Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy and this is the Let's Play on the Björktorps Gård. And we are baling. Making silage bale, so we have this going here. Drop that. So the Claas Roland uni wrap. So I have this one and baling, and it's actually working quite nicely. I'm gonna do it a little bit from the outside so you can see it in action. Basically baler. I distinctly remember it actually being, there was this video showing it off where it has like a kicker. Kicker is basically the thing that flips the bale on its side so it doesn't roll. But it doesn't have this. I don't know if it had it, but it doesn't have it in here. It doesn't seem to be an option. I can't see anywhere where it's supposed to have it, but so it works really nicely. It unloads by itself, and then it rolls it. I don't know if you can turn that off or on. Turn off. Oh no, maybe you need to have. I don't know. In FS17 there was this like mod where you could turn the. Maybe there is. Maybe that's in 19.2. Or maybe there's a mod where you could turn anyway. You can turn off the wrapping. But this tractor actually got to be used a bit, which hasn't been used a lot so far since I bought it. So that's nice. There's a few more rows here, and I also started planting, which we're gonna go to next after this. Continue. Oh. Which is really fun, but we'll do this field first. I think it's just a few rows more. I had a squeaking return to my steering wheel, but I managed to fix it. Well, I don't know if it's fixed, but got it to stop squeaking anyway. And the way I did it is that I actually engaged centering mode. So it doesn't have force feedback, because FS19 apparently doesn't have force feedback, from what I understand. But it does have centering, so. And you can set that to, I have it like 1%, which is the latest, so it doesn't actually auto center, but it means the engine engages and then it stops squeaking, which is pretty nice. The only drawback is that it's kind of hard to turn, especially if you have to turn a lot. It's kind of hard, but I'm thinking about getting some sort of like the ball you could attach to your steering wheel. That maybe might do it, make it more easy. I'm hoping it would make it more easy, but I'm not sure. It is quite tough to turn it. It's doable, but it is quite tough. And actually it makes me feel more like when I drive my car. So that's a good thing, I think. Seems more realistic with this self-centering thing, even though it's set to like the minimum possible. Still gives you some sort of more, you need more force to turn the steering wheel. And I haven't never driven a wheel track. Well, I haven't driven a wheel tractor for 30 years. So I have no idea how wheel tractors are compared to this when it comes to the steering wheel. I only have this, and I can't really. I don't know. Try this. The feeling I get now is more like the car, so that's kind of nice. It needs a little bit of power. You need some power to turn it. Not a lot, but a little bit. So I'm gonna finish this field, and I'm gonna go back and go back and continue planting. So you get to see a little bit of that too. This is a nice tractor. Nice setup. Like to see through. There's a fan somewhere in there, I think. I'm gonna take it outside here. One, two, three, four rows. This is the longest ones, the other ones are slightly less. Don't know, maybe we got a few bales. I didn't fertilize this field, I just mowed it when it got ready for harvest, and that's it. The only thing I did with it. So I did get quite a lot of bales up here. I'm gonna go get the bale stacker. I have the Anderson round bale stacker, which leaves it in like a. Well, I think it looks kind of cool. So. Oh dear. Wonder where I left. So 2 rows left, and then we're pretty much done. Since I don't know what will be in next time, we'll turn this off when it's full. I think get at least one more out of here. So this one and next one, I think. Get here, we'll turn this off. So that's it. We'll leave the rest to rot. Like so. Okay, now we can go back to our farm and keep running through the bushes there, but it's okay. Ooh, I think I missed a dog. I hope I missed a dog. So it's a lot more realistic, I think, when driving this. Feels more like a car does. Except the car does actually have a bit of return to center feeling to it. More than this. Does actually make you slow down quite a bit when turning, because you can't turn as fast as you do otherwise. Which I guess also makes this a little bit more realistic. So I guess this was a good thing. The squeaking sound led to me putting on force feedback, or force feedback self-centering, which led to the squeaking sound stopping, and it also led to, I planted this field up here in case you're wondering why it's all green, and that's because I have the sight difference, sights, I call it sight distance set to quite a low one to keep my frame rates up. See if I can back this in here. My trusty Claas equipment. So it suits the map because the dealer is, if you go to the vehicle shop, the dealer there is actually Claas. If you look at it. And we'll take this over to the automatic bale trailer. Whatever you want to call it. This one over here. So let's go. We'll park this over here because we're not gonna use this right now. We're gonna spawn into this one. So we're gonna put some more fertilizer in our Amazon seeder over here. Can aim that good. Because that's basically, well, it's completely empty, but it's pretty almost empty. There we go. Run this back to the farm, and then we're gonna do some more seeding. So I seeded 3 fields with canola. I'm gonna do something else on that field. I think I'm gonna go not oats, wheat. I think I'll go wheat on that field. I have quite a lot of seeds, so that's good. Always something. Hello, combine. So I did put the jewels on here because I thought that it would reduce the compaction, which isn't simulated, so but still would reduce the compaction, and the fields are kind of big, so I think it works. So let's close that, and we'll go down and start it up, and we'll go here. So what I usually do, what I have done is I've gone basically turning these things around. Just trying to get it follow. I made a track which I made on that field, but I think it will work here too. And we'll use this track to run this field here. You can use the GPS. Actually, there is a GPS on the top of here. If you can see, there's a GPS antenna there. So we can definitely say we have a GPS on this one. Just get this going here. So, and then we'll run the GPS across it. So we should probably lift it up, but I don't mind. I don't care for that now. So basically running back and forth of. Oh dear, I didn't switch from canola. Okay, we got another field of canola. Must switch it to next field. So turn here. I think in real life you would probably break your seeder if you did that. Well, we'll run it this way. Yay! It goes really nice. I think tonight when I'm recording this, a lot of people are doing like cross the pond. I never did a cross the pond thing on Flight Simulator. I'm thinking about it would be cool to do it sometime, but I haven't done it, and don't fly that much on VATSIM. I'll probably screw things up, which makes me think that I should probably not go on VATSIM and go across the pond. Should probably practice more. I have a bit of hours on VATSIM, but I haven't flown there in a few years, basically since the kids came, because it's hard to sit. You need to stay at the computer when you're flying on VATSIM, and it's a bit hard when you have small kids, especially a few years back when they kept waking up all the time. I don't want to get banned for not being at the computer, so I basically stayed away from VATSIM. The new VATSIM voice is out, which should be cool, but I haven't tried it. Haven't tried installing it. I couldn't get it to work, but probably did something wrong. So I want to play this. I think this is a nice game. I should play Farming Simulator more. I had this like period where I played a ton of Flight Simulator, mostly because I fly FS Economy and I've been fooling around a lot there with planes and making a lot of money and using that money to buy more planes and that sort of stuff, which means you need more money to maintain them and so on and so on. So you get the picture. You need to fly more and more because you have a large number of planes and you need to maintain them, and that costs money, and so you continue to have to fly and so on. So never ending story. I wish I had a ton of money. I wish it was this easy to make money in real life, because I would, if this was my job, I wouldn't mind it. I could do this bunch of hours an evening, but then again in real life it doesn't work this way. If someone would pay me to play Farming Simulator or other simulators, I would definitely want to do that. And sometimes I think it's like the guys that gals, mostly guys though, when it comes to this community sort of task, this sort of hobby, that do play and have YouTube channels with a lot of viewers. Maybe they could. I think there's a few ones that actually sort of make a living of this, but not not a ton of them. I think Nick the Hick basically made a decent living. He had, I think, he talked about that on one episode, Farming Simulator, a few years back, where he, well, it actually was in reference to them YouTube cutting the amount of money he got. But he talked about it, and he had I think he had a pretty cheap living arrangement, so he could actually, didn't need that much money to make it through the month, and he could play Farming Simulator and got a little bit money. Still, like, give him $1 every month, even though I never watch his episodes. Then there's some other people that made a ton of money. There's this mod for The Sims. I'm not gonna mention it here, but there's a mod for The Sims game that someone has. Well, they made a mod, and to get it, everyone can get it. But if you want it beforehand, or when it updates, which Sims tends to do a lot, if you want it as soon as possible after the update, so it works again, then you need to pay. You're a patron, and I don't think it's like that much. It's a few dollars a month or something, $5 a month or something. But there's like so many people that subscribe to this, or pay that small amount of money to this person. And I think if I translated it to Swedish kronor, it's like 70,000 kronor. And my salary is 34,000. It was like 70 or 80,000 kronor. Maybe even over 100. Well, it was a huge amount of money. Basically, Patreon supporters, which I thought was like genius, but I don't have the know-how to do that, to maintain that sort of mod, which this person did. So, but still was pretty awesome and pretty cool. So I'm doing a headland here. Get that going. Get this sorted out. Doesn't matter if we miss a bit. It's okay, since we got most of it. We can get this going. A little bit left on this field. Oh dear. No, that's okay. So pretty big field, and but it does go pretty fast when I have this sort of machinery. Amazon is a really big, or really, it's quite a big seeder, so it does work quite nicely. And I think we'll go one back, then we'll do that edge there, and then we'll be done with this field. Well, and it didn't take too long, right? It's quite okay to do this manually. It was easier if you do Coureseplay, but in my book it's okay. Oh dear. Get this going here, and we want a nice edge there, follow the edge. Oh dear, I hit something. Back this into the corner here, just to grab the last bit here. think we can leave that bit there. It's not too bad. It's a little bit, but it's not that much. We'll do this way, and then we'll go over to the next field. And then we're gonna switch to wheat. So let's see. Soybeans, oilseed radish, grass, wheat. We have a ton of wheat actually. We should do barley. Let's go here somewhere. This up here, and then that's about it for this episode. I'm gonna stop recording after this. Do some barley. I think barley runs down quite fast. It does use quite a lot of seed. Need to refill it soon. Oh, it worked. Yes, good. Where's there some sort of mod that? Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Back into the corner here. We'll go up there. But I'm thinking I'm going to do that the rest of this tomorrow. So anyway, thank you for watching, and hope you have a great day. I'm sure I will. This has been Let's Play on the Björktorps Gård map. Seasons mod. Episode I think 90 if I don't miscalculate. The Claas DLC, and we are planting away. So anyway, thank you. Oh, I want to show you something. Find my truck. Where could it be? Here. Okay, so I actually bought another truck, one of these trucks and a trailer, so I could transport stuff, and I sold off the other stuff I had. By the way, I want to show you. This is 24 hours. I got 84,000 liters of milk. So I'm making a ton of money off the milk on this map. I have a ton of animals, so that's why. I want this to increase slightly before I sell it off. And well, that's pretty much it. Okay, so hope you liked this episode, and I hope you enjoy this channel. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment, share. And I will see you soon. Take care, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.